So hold on, let me make sure everything's working now. All right, looks like we're live again. Let me make sure the audio is working. Close that out. All right, audio's working again. Yeah, I had to shut everything down and restart everything. So hopefully you're still here. Refresh the page. Let me go put that in there. Refresh. If you can't hear me, refresh, refresh. All right, we're back. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I had to burp there for a second. All right, let me refresh to make sure everything's working on my end. All right, we're good to go. All right. Actually, I wasn't even listening to what he was saying either myself, so.
Well, onboard diagnostics can be wrong. I can take a closer look at your shuttle systems to get to the bottom of it.
I would appreciate that.
They did do a
Take
good job with
readings,
this
run
Spock
some
guy.
additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical. Petty Officer...
Carter Diaz. Sir.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock,
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
All right, Diaz, let's go. I think it's a sabotage.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff. It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I'm no
I
Spock. That was a
didn't mean to
humble
suggest
brag.
You were stuck in the past. You're right, Ambassador. Not the most diplomatic choice of words.
Your experience comes from the past. But our present situation calls for it.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details.
That's how you do it.
We got the basics from Starfleet. Two formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed. And the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Ilidia and Hotari. Ilidians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Ilidians have shared a mining operation there. The Ilidians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force.
Uh-oh.
The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Ilidians from their system.
Maybe it wasn't an equal
That is
trade.
the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
Have the Ilidians retaliated against the Hotari? Or taken any action against them?
Surprisingly, they have not yet responded in kind. They were open to a Federation presence, but it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Ilidian fleet in open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
That's what I was thinking
Maybe
at
we
first,
can
but we don't know
persuade
that.
them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
If we could convince them, it would restore the peace. But we would need the Hotari to accept a difficult compromise.
Made all the more difficult by the emotions flaring on both sides, no doubt.
See, I try to
Neither
agree with the
Lydians nor
captain.
The Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention.
Uh-oh.
In the past, the Federation has relied on the Illidians as a
I
source
figured that.
of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
That means the Hotari have no reason to trust us.
I wouldn't go that far, Commander.
We are completely neutral in this matter, on neither one side nor the other. Any suggestion otherwise would compromise our position.
Okay.
Given the Federation's involvement in the Illidium dilithium trade, Captain Solano and I must make every effort to appear neutral in these negotiations.
What worries me is if this whole thing unravels and we're at the mercy of the storm at less than full strength.
We can't let it come to that.
Considering what the ion storm has done to our ship and the Ambassador's shuttle, we have to assume the Illidian fleet has had problems with it as well. This recent surge in the energy disturbance temporarily levels the playing field.
That might be it
Westbrook
too.
is correct. The energy anomalies around the Hotari systems have been noted in the past.
It's a perfect storm.
That may answer why the Hotari were able to strike back after so long. They finally had an opportunity and they took it.
That would also explain the Illidians' restraint.
And reason
Exactly.
to learn as much about the energy anomaly as we can. While
See?
we are here. We do not
Remember
want
earlier
to
I was
cause
saying
the
that?
disadvantage of our
I was saying, I think that's weaponized.
So I trust we understand our circumstances.
We're operating on a strict timetable here, and we're going to be leaving for the negotiations shortly. Commander Westbrook, I want you to leverage our systems to investigate the anomaly from here while we're gone.
Aye, Captain.
Thank you all.
Dismissed.
They did a good job finding somebody to
I want
use
to speak to both of
Spock's
you privately.
place.
Ambassador Spock, I'd like to make a formal introduction. My first officer, Commander Jara Rydek.
Commander, as you are aware, there are limits to what Captain Solano and I can do in our official capacity as representatives of the Federation. But someone in an unofficial capacity, your first officer, for example, would not be bound by those restrictions. Commander Rydek could ingratiate herself to certain parties behind the scenes, where they may be more candid in revealing information that could lead
Away
to a
mission.
resolution.
She certainly goes her own way. Maybe that helps in this case.
I'm perfectly happy to work outside the lines.
And by extension, you will be doing your duty, Commander.
Just not too far outside the line. Well, I hope Commander Rydek will have more luck finding out what really happened than we will through official diplomatic channels.
The fate of the negotiations, the interests of the Federation, and
Oh, that sounds dire. That sounds dire.
very well.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for still hanging around when we hit those technical difficulties. Let me know also, like I did before, if something happens to the audio. I don't know what happened. It was like the Elgato like froze, so I had to restart. Oh, excuse me. Oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Here she goes again.
Mr. Diaz, I understand you
Hey,
have
thanks
already
for
discussed
being back,
the warp
Queen.
drive failure with Ambassador Spock.
I have.
It is imperative that the ambassador
How can she work
shuttle be
unofficially
flight
because
ready.
she's still an
I need
she's
you
still an
both to
officer?
ascertain the root cause of the
Maybe she'll
system
go on
failures
shore
he
leave or
encountered.
something. I don't know.
I'm surprised, Commander. I thought you would have wanted to work on Ambassador Spock's shuttle yourself.
I respect the ambassador and his many accomplishments, But I do not derive any satisfaction from interacting with his shuttle as if it were somehow transubstantiated through its association with him.
Oh, wow.
Especially when I have the entirety of this starship to concern myself with.
When you look at it logically, yes, it is just a shuttle. No different than any of the others.
There is plenty that is different about it, and that is what you are to investigate. But please limit your findings to observable scientific phenomena.
We'll try to restrain ourselves.
Then I will leave you to it.
Oh,
Make
don't tell me
note
we'll
of any
end up in a love
abnormalities in your
triangle.
report. Carry on.
One nice thing about Vulcans, Chovak is the only person who didn't look at this and treat me like I was something to pity. Doc says I should get used to it. Doesn't mean I want to be reminded of it every minute of the day.
I'm sorry I went first.
Now that sounds like self-pity, and I'm even less interested in that.
But Nilly... Okay.
Alright, fine.
Let's just crack the shuttle open and see what we're dealing with.
Alright, see, I try to be nice, so I told her, hey, I'm sorry, but she did tell me to go first. It's like, look, you did tell me to go first.
Ready to go?
All set.
So I'll just treat you the same way I treat you before. Alright. Diagnostics. Oops. Begin diagnostic.
So...
This is a very cool
I know about
Star
your
Trek
talk with
game.
Miranda.
You do?
She sent me a Priority 1 dispatch right after your conversation. I'm happy for you. Both of you.
Oh.
Thanks.
But I'm only going to tell you this once.
Uh-oh.
Don't screw this up. Because I would be very unhappy if you tried this out and then, I don't know, 6 weeks or 6 days later, I have to start splitting holidays between the two of you. All because things went south and you're not on speaking terms. That just isn't gonna work for me.
Uh-oh.
You really don't believe in me, huh?
It's not you. Or her. Just running the numbers, and things don't work out more often than they do.
Oh, maybe she wants a piece of DS.
I like my friends, and I like our group. I don't want to lose that. Is that thing done yet?
Yeah, it's wrapping up. Let's see. The relays along
I
the
think
primary...
I think she's a little sweet on DS.
Backup relays are all intact.
An EPS overload from the warp drive could cause that. But how did the shuttle end up dead in the water?
Huh. Well, maybe the ship's data recorder can tell us something.
Data recorder. Oh,
here.
There it is.
They were only about 8 minutes from their plotted warp point. No faults, just those warnings. What are they?
Uh-oh, we're about to find out. Subspace
variance out of tolerance. What does that mean?
It means the main navigation array lost sight of space somehow.
Will the array going offline cause that?
Uh-oh.
Yes, but it should have also thrown a fault code.
Okay, I guess I gotta do the other ones.
The warp field became inverted suddenly.
Inverted?
I've seen this happen when the center warp coil cracks.
Uh-oh.
A cracked warp coil throws a fault code.
Still, we should take a look.
There was a complete warp cascade failure.
Wow. They're lucky the shuttle didn't turn inside out.
Oh.
Makes me think the computer panicked on the warp field equation.
Any one of these failures should have thrown a fault.
But it didn't.
If it was caused by a system failure.
But it wasn't.
None of this caused the relays to blow. Roll forward to when that happened.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So
Right
here,
there.
they take a moment to get their bearings and they attempt to re-engage the warp drive.
There. That's the relays blowing.
Right there.
And look, there's another warp system alert.
They're all the same.
Subspace
variance out of tolerance, or warp inversions. Finally, there's a complete warp cascade failure.
Then it's one of two things. Either a warp coil is cracked or the navigation array is offline.
Uh-oh.
That makes
Sabotage.
sense.
Divide and conquer. You want to check the warp coils or the navigation array? I'll check the other. Let's not overcomplicate this. One of these systems is likely broken.
Navigation array.
I'll check the navigation.
Let me be the hero. Okay, use your tricorder. Okay, record it, analyze data, look it through. Okay, X to equip. Alright. Resume. I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be recording. Maybe I should pick the other one. I don't even know where navigation's at. I'm assuming it's this little panel right here. I actually don't know if I'm doing anything. I'm like, can I go into the ship? Oh, okay. I got it now. Some accuracy scan will activate a deep scan. During the deep scan, use LB and RB to switch between different scan modes and search for glowing objects. Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm pressing the wrong button. My bad. I was like, I'm not even scanning it. All right. No, I don't see any radiation. Oh, it's 2 or 3 and not. Oh, there's another not. Oh, okay, this one right here. Got it. I think we got it all. Okay. Holster, holster bit, holster. Oh, my bad. I was pressing the wrong button. I was pressing R. It's the left trigger.
Navigation array checks out, so it must be a coil.
Except it's not. Checked and double checked.
Well, the readings don't lie.
Uh-oh.
Here comes the security detail for the way team.
Don't look too hard. You gotta act like you're not together. You're working.
Hey.
I'm not here.
Wow.
We're escorting the negotiating team to the surface as soon as they come down from the bridge. I don't want to interrupt some important work. I was just hoping to see you before I go.
Oh no, we gotta figure out what's going on with the
The
ship.
captain and the others will be here any minute now. Should be in.
There we go. We gotta look busy for the boss.
Well, we can't let the brass catch us slacking on the job. Just play along. This is a Mark IV outboard diagnostic panel used for troubleshooting shuttles and other medium-sized transport vehicles. Some people prefer the Mark V because it's one better. But
I like
the Mark
him.
IV is still one better than the Mark III.
That all sounds very technical.
There you go.
Hey, Maris. Aren't these those button pushers you're always hanging out with?
And you're the phaser jockeys we always beat in Paris.
Phaser jockeys.
Right.
All aboard for Hotari.
That another one of the captain's railroad things?
Gotta be. I just usually zone out by the time he gets to the whole,
I like how they're dealing with like low,
day part.
not just the
Catch y'all
what is
later.
it called? The senior staff.
You don't want to miss your train.
I do have to go.
Don't do it.
Not gonna lie, I'd rather not leave right now. More important things on my mind.
Don't kiss her.
Do me a favor.
Starship.
Back safe.
Deal.
I got a bad feeling about
Be seeing
this.
you.
I got a bad feeling about this. Lower Deck Stallions chose to date Miranda.
Etzelarda Diaz. If you could float back down to reality, we still have a ways to go.
Don't worry. She
All right,
go get a
where
shot.
were we?
So the warp coils in the navigation array are fine, but the nav computer doesn't seem to think so.
I'm out of ideas short of field stripping the shuttle from bow to stern.
That means maybe something else happened
You wanna
around
take this out of the
space.
shuttle and throw it on the bench?
Oh, real hands-on maintenance. I like it. Okay, the nav computer is patched into the ship.
The ship's computer can double-check our work. If the shuttle's nav
Oh,
computer's
sorry,
putting out
excuse
false
me.
data, we'll know.
Let's run through the shuttle's logs again.
Running now.
They did a good job with this game. And there.
Same. Warp field inversion and a cascade failure. However, the Resolute computer doesn't show the same subspace
Exactly.
variance.
Something's
We're
going
in the
around
same conditions
space.
that the shuttle was in when it failed. Why wouldn't the ship's computer get a matching result?
What if the subspace variance was a momentary occurrence?
That's a possibility, and it would explain why the simulation under our
Oh,
current
I've watched a lot of Star
sensors
Trek.
failed to reproduce the issue.
But a subspace anomaly strong enough to cause a warp field collapse would leave graviton ripples for days.
Let's run with the momentary subspace variance theory for now. Roll forward to the shuttle's attempt to re-engage the warp drive. We need the conditions of space around the shuttle at the moment of warp failure.
Resuming simulation.
Alright. Resuming simulation.
Error in warp field calculation. Cochrane formula variables are out of range.
Uh-oh.
That right there.
Right there.
Take the shuttle sensor data from that moment.
Computer, why did the warp field calculation fail?
Warp field pressure return non-orthogonal. Results are undefined.
That doesn't help.
Wait.
It means
what if
I
it
don't
was
know.
a different ship?
Put the Resolute into the simulation instead of the shuttle.
Yeah. It should warp just fine. Unless... Computer, run the simulation with the Resolute.
Oh, let's see.
Resolute simulated.
Computer, give me manual control on the warp power.
Alright.
Static field intensity, warp 1.1. 1.2.
Uh-oh.
1.3. Warp pressure is destabilizing. Error in warp
It's
field
in the same
calculation.
spot,
The
like I
warp
said.
drives experienced a
The equipment
system-wide cascade
wasn't
failure.
bad. It was the
Warp
space
field
that it was
collapse.
in that was bad.
Subspace variance is out of tolerance. Cochrane formula results are undefined.
Bingo.
What-o?
The same moment when the shuttle failed to warp, so did the ship. Whatever happened to the shuttle just happened to us. The Resolute will not sustain warp.
We can't leave Hotari space.
Well, yeah, you can. It'll just take a while for you to be able to do it. See, I told you I watched too much Star Trek. I already knew. It wasn't the equipment, it was the space around it. Wow, I'm dropping followers like crazy all of a sudden. Hey, it's alright. It's alright. Star Trek is cool. It's cool. Well, I do appreciate all y'all being here today.
Ambassador Spock, Captain Solana, welcome to Hotari. We are honored you have come. My name is Tylos Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
The honor is ours, and this is Commander Jara Rydick, first officer aboard the USS Resolute. You'll find she has a keen mind and unique insight into the dynamics between the Hotari and the Illydians.
We are honored to be here as representatives of the Federation.
I'm so glad.
These must be the representatives of the mighty Federation. The reigning authority in the galaxy. Or so we've been led to believe. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen.
Uh-oh.
But either way,
his breath
we're
stinks.
grateful you've made the time to come to our little corner of the universe.
And you are?
This is Galvin, and this is Citron, the heroes of the revolt in the mines.
Revolt. Oh, and those are the other guys.
Let's hope this is the last time we ever have to come here.
If you'll excuse me.
Oh, we're about to find out what's going on. We got brokers of peace. Oh, no more dilithium. Dilithium is basically, I think, a substance that cannot be replicated. That's what gives it its importance.
Did you hear the arrogance from that guy? I don't know what we're walking into here. But that guy was something.
That may be true. But let's keep an open mind going into the negotiations. Hopefully he's just one voice amongst many.
Then let's hope he's the outlier.
The Hotari have invited us as their guests, so we must show them the proper respect.
Exactly. Don't worry, I could be respectful. So I keep looking over here at the chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. Like I said, I got to tweet out. Don't forget to retweet the stream out if you're enjoying it, or if you're not. I still appreciate it. I don't like this captain though. Maybe I was supposed to show strength, but I showed deference.
Ambassador Spock, welcome to Hotari Prime.
The honor is mine, Your Majesty.
That the Federation would send one of their most respected representatives
Evaluate the
is not
arguments.
only an honor to the Hotari people and their queen, but a recognition of our stature and importance.
Let's get on with it, shall we? With all due respect to the Federation and their ambassador, they have no authority here. We are not members of their alliance. We are not subject to their rule, nor yours. We demand the immediate return of all mining operations to Elydian control, as it has been for centuries and will be for centuries more. That has always been our understanding.
That understanding has changed.
Then you invite war.
And if you cannot remain silent, you will be silenced.
Ooh, I like that. You cannot be
Point is
silenced.
well
You will
taken.
be silenced.
What is the Federation's interest in this matter? Perhaps you would have us trade one oppressor for another?
The Federation remains neutral. Our only interest is the peaceful resolution of this conflict. We are here at your request, Your Majesty.
Like I could change the camera angle.
For now.
I'm trying to keep an open mind here, but it's not easy. I thought they wanted us here.
Was there something you wanted to say, Captain?
Oh, no. My apologies.
And what about the Kobliard?
She's not
She
part
can
of...
speak for herself, can she? Then let her.
Okay, you want to be tough? Watch me use my diplomatic skills. I don't know if she told her to walk all the way up there like that, though.
Now then, what is your name?
Commander Jara Rydek, Your Majesty.
Being a Kobliard, you would know better than anyone.
Hmm.
Your people suffered brutal treatment at the hands of the Cardassians.
Oh, the
Their
Kardashian
injustice
occupation.
towards the Kobliard is as unimaginable as it is unforgivable. Not unlike how we have been treated by the Elydians.
As much as they'd have you believe they are the victims here, remember it was the Hotari who attacked us. Hundreds of innocent Elydians were slaughtered without mercy in those mines.
The blood is on their hands, not ours.
Quiet!
Oh. She said silence.
If after all the Kobliard suffered, You finally had the chance to right that wrong. To get out from under their control. Would you take it?
Oh, let me go finesse
Or
this.
would you negotiate a peace?
I can't speculate on something that never happened, Your Majesty. Sadly, that opportunity never came.
Look how I answered that question without answering it.
No, it did not. But we'd be wise to learn from their example before we too find ourselves.
See how I didn't agree with either side?
Extinction. The Federation is the most powerful, most advanced alliance in the galaxy. It's widely known we have an abundance of dilithium in our mines. And it's in your interest to secure a steady supply.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Ambassador Spock would have us believe you're here as a neutral party in the interest of peace. So why are you really here? I want the truth, not your Federation rhetoric.
As Ambassador Spock has said, we've come seeking a peaceful resolution to this conflict, and have no interest in your dilithium.
I'm not nearly as naive as you must think.
Damn.
The Federation has done business with the Illyrians for decades, which makes me question your motives.
What they haven't said, but cannot deny, is a simple truth. The dilithium trade would not and will no longer exist without Illyrian involvement. We created it for the benefit of everyone, especially the Hotari. We've given them warp
Seems like
technology.
you're the middleman.
We've let them share in the profits. We've made their lives infinitely better than before dilithium was discovered. All of that goes away if the Federation turns a blind eye to their treachery.
Uh-oh.
That is enough of your lies.
Uh-oh, they're about to go down right
Hotari
now.
are quite capable of running the mines. We've done so for centuries.
Oh, he said square up.
Don't tell me. Who deserves control of the dilithium trade and the mines on Tau? Who should the Federation recognize?
What if we just take it over?
The Hotari or the Illyrians? Can only be one or the other.
Damn.
Not both.
If I have to choose only one, then it would have to be the Hotari.
Well said. How could the just and wise Federation make any other choice?
This is an outrage. The Federation has lost all credibility.
The mines are ours. Lydia will not be deterred. We will take back our mines by any means necessary.
It was gonna be war no matter what.
I am more than willing to address your concerns, Your Majesty. Yours as well, Representative. But I suggest we could have a more productive conversation with a smaller group. Perhaps only the most essential representatives.
I know the captain's probably like, this bitch. I had to do what I had to
There
do.
is some sense to that.
Because they got this weapon, I think, that we need to figure out. So that's why I chose their side at first. And it made that I had no choice.
I hope we meet again, Jara Ryder.
He's like, you effed up. But I was good. It was damned if I did, damned if I didn't. So
Spock and I will cover everything on the diplomatic front. You make nice with the locals and see if you can get some answers.
exactly.
We need
So
to find out why the Hotari are so willing to risk.
and now you know why I said what I had to
happened
say.
in those mines.
Exactly. See, now they say, I'm already on their side, so I might be able to get some better answers. See? I knew what I was doing. See what this water looks like.
Soothing.
Look at this landscape.
Such rough terrain. No wonder the Hotari are so tough.
I thought he was going to actually say something back.
Commander, I'm glad you've chosen to side with the Hotari.
That's not what I did.
I knew the Federation would see through the Elydians' baseless claims and protect the interests of my people.
To be clear, I'm not on either side of this conflict. Our only interest is peace.
I will keep that in mind.
Up.
I assume you were there the day
There
the
we
mines
go.
were seized from the Elydians.
Not seized.
Reclaimed. There we go.
Reclaimed. And restored to their rightful owners. Yes, I was there. We had to be decisive. Before the Elydians could even realize their worst nightmares upon them.
I'm curious why the Elydians haven't fought back. They have the ability to retake the mines anytime they want.
So you think.
Ability is one thing. Courage is
Ooh.
another. The Elydians know any hostile action on their part will not end well.
Okay.
They respect one thing above all else, and that is force. The greater the force, the more certain the outcome.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Any talk of making peace is just that, and worth little without the strength to secure it. Which makes me wonder about your ship, the Resolute. Undoubtedly the Federation's finest warship.
Oh.
Ready to contend with anything the Elydians might have.
I'm gonna have to
in store.
finesse this. I'm about to lie about this.
Or is that not true? Maybe I've misjudged it.
Check this out.
No need to worry. Even in a worst-case scenario, the fleet is always within reach.
But it would probably take them quite some time to get here.
Maybe. Or we might have other
There you
ships
go.
in the sector.
Of course.
I had to go call his bluff. He like, you can't get here because of the warp.
Sidron.
A pleasure meeting you, Commander. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Yeah, you think I was about to let you know our military state? Man, we practice OPSEC over here. We're gonna let you know our military capabilities. You high? Let him know that, hey, you mess with us. We got some other stuff in the area. You sounded kind of cocky though.
I'm probably not telling you anything you don't already know, but these negotiations rely on the Federation's neutrality, as does any hope you might have for a supply of dilithium in the future. So why you would choose to side with the Hotari escapes me. Without Elydian involvement, there is no dilithium trade. But clearly, you weren't aware.
We are and will remain completely neutral. Our only
See, we just gotta
interest
keep-
is the
we keep
peaceful
telling them.
resolution to this conflict.
As is ours. Of course, the question is,
They're gonna try
at
to
what
bribe me.
price? Major Solid Arminta, Special Attaché, Elydian Armed Forces. Pleasure to meet you, Commander. I have my issues with the Hotari, but I have to give them some credit. They know how to seize an opportunity. Inciting an uprising the same day as a massive, once-in-a-lifetime ion storm.
Our assumption was that this storm was just an anomaly.
Yes, a very convenient
See, we're thinking
anomaly. At least that
We're
was
thinking
what
the
we were
same
told.
thing.
Of course, I wasn't there. But who am I to say otherwise?
Something tells me there's more to the story. So what really happened?
Well, the official story is that it was the storm that enabled the
But-
revolt. How else do a bunch of unarmed, unorganized miners seize control of an entire moon, much less thousands of mines? But I've talked to people who were there. They tell a different story. They say they're lucky to have escaped with their lives. That it was more than just the storm. That somehow the miners were able to harness the energy from the storm.
Exactly.
I know it sounds crazy. I'm not even sure I believe it myself. But that's what they said.
You said the Hotari were primitive.
Well, they are.
Except for the part about weaponizing ion storms.
If you'll excuse me, Commander Ryder.
That does explain a lot. That's what I was thinking.
Commander?
I said from the beginning, those ionic storms was something, didn't I?
I'm encouraged to see the Federation supporting my people. I'm afraid of what might happen without your help.
I'm glad to hear it. I just hope you're not the only one who feels that way.
I apologize for that. These are unusual times, to say the least. Much is changing. I saw you speaking with the Illidian. I'm sure they're painting themselves as the victims.
The Illidians are under the impression the Hotari are somehow the cause of the ion storm.
Which I'm sure they attribute to our lack of experience or sheer inferiority. But we are as much the victims of this horrific storm as they are.
Uh-oh.
For the first time in our history, the Hotari have the upper hand. We see ourselves as strong instead of downtrodden. New voices have risen up. Old voices shouted down.
Here we go.
Galvin and Sidron have become national heroes. Now, they have the Queen's ear. Better or worse, depending on your perspective.
You don't trust them.
I get the sense you don't exactly trust them.
They're miners, not diplomats. I don't trust their instincts, which are leading us to
exactly.
war. My fear has been that the Illidians will launch an attack and crush us. You've seen their starship, no doubt. They could have retaken the mines whenever they wanted to, but it never happened. And as strange as this may sound, I'd almost say they're afraid. I just don't know what they're afraid of. It's still the same bluster and bravado you would expect from them. But it has no teeth. Like they're afraid of what might happen.
Do you think it has something to do with the ion storm? Right now, it's stronger than ever, isn't it?
It's entirely possible. I'm not a scientist, but I do know the storm has knocked out all kinds of systems. So maybe the Illidians weren't willing to risk their ships given all the interference. Since the day of the revolt, Galvin has seized control of the mines and restricted all access. No one's allowed without his personal authorization.
Lets me know.
And they've taken over a section of the palace with just as much secrecy and security. I'm told it could be something they brought back from the mines.
Uh-oh.
I've made inquiries, but everyone pretends it doesn't exist. I strongly suspect they're hiding something.
What do you think it is?
I've heard rumors it's some sort of ancient artifact, but I haven't
and
seen
there
it
you
myself.
go.
How can we know?
I'd better see what's happening.
Do you think you can find out what they're hiding? I need to see proof of something before I can make my case to the Federation.
I can try, but even if I found it, I might not know what to make of it.
That's okay.
Take this. You can use it to capture whatever you find, and then send it to me.
Oh man, she's not gonna make it out of this. She's not gonna make it. They're gonna kill her.
Thank you. I will let you know what I find. And I look forward to
we about to try to save them both. But you find the captain. All right, where's the captain? Oh, they're probably in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I kept forgetting I could run. Wait, can I even get in there? Yeah. Guess the meeting is over.
Well, that was a disaster.
What happened?
The Hotari refused to concede anything, so the Illidians stormed out.
The Hotari did not invite us here as peacekeepers. I hope your efforts will.
They want to take us all out to show that they're a power, probably. Or maybe they were able to get us so we could try to help them. Or
gravitational harmonics failing to resolve. Warp bubble stability degrading. Increase output to maximum.
Increasing warp output to maximum.
It's happening again.
It's pretty much probably to show the power that they have. That not even the Federation could save them. That's probably what
It is evident
maybe
that
what.
presently the Resolute cannot achieve warp propulsion.
Since our diagnostics rule out any problems with our warp systems or anything about the ship, the problem appears to be the fabric of space itself.
Exactly.
Space itself? You're saying something about this region of space prevents warp travel?
Prevents it or can't sustain it.
However improbable, that appears to be the case.
We need to know more.
The storm didn't stop us from leaving space dock and traveling here. But could it still be causing this interference with warp travel?
We must follow sound investigatory principles. Do not let an assumed conclusion
Gotcha.
drive your analysis.
Sometimes we need a little inspired thinking, Mr. Chovak. Captain Solano is on his way back from the negotiations, and I want to have some answers for him when he gets here.
Indeed. Given the facts at hand, we may be able to deploy subspace probes around the ship to construct a clear picture of the phenomenon.
Around the ship. I'll prep a shuttle.
All right, Diaz. Scientific method. This game is really. I don't know. For those of you like Star Trek episodes, this game is actually really interesting. Hey, what's up, Jazz? You've been lurking while I play Fortnite. Okay, no problem. Hold on. I'm gonna get you up to look at your channel for a bit. Get you up. I don't know if you're live or not. Assuming you're live.
Roughly corresponding to the edge of our warp field. When we get there, I'll deploy.
And I assumed wrong, but I assumed wrong. You're not streaming it. Yeah, I just saw that. All right, fly the shuttle to your objective. Complete the mission. Use. Okay. R. Fly forward, backwards, turn. I'm gonna F this up. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh shit! I'm about to crash this up. Hold on. I'm effing up already. I was like, I'm effing up already. How you feel? I'm feeling okay. I still need to get more hydrated though.
Commander Westbrook, the Resolute systems are calibrated to receive the probe's readings. We are standing by to reproduce the warp field collapse after the first probe is deployed.
Thank you, Mr. Chovak. We'll be in position shortly.
And Mr.
Hold on,
Diaz,
why is my
do take care in piloting the shuttlecraft. Now is not the time to indulge in the human penchant for joyriding.
My bad. Not joyriding. Ah.
Chovak probably isn't such a fun guy to work for, huh?
Nah, Lieutenant Commander Chovak's not so bad. You know, once you get used to him. And, I've learned a lot working on
There you go. You don't ever throw your superior under the bus.
I have a feeling I'm going to have to work harder to be a political animal like you. With this new first officer coming aboard.
Oh wow, see, he knew that answer was like, yeah. He's like, that's a good answer. Oh, hopefully you enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, Jazz. I actually have nothing planned. It's just a regular Sunday for me. First waypoint, we did it. The ship actually does move, so I actually did have to steer it.
Transporting the first probe into position.
So it's just gonna stay there. It's not just gonna float off to space.
Westbrook here. The first probe is deployed.
Understood. We are reading it. We are about to replay the simulation.
Yeah, you want to be first officer.
Don't get me wrong. Things are definitely trending up with Commander Rydek. She's put my ideas into action. And she listened to me when your life was on the line out on the hull.
That sounds like a good thing.
It is. But I'm still trying to figure out if she's right for the job. She didn't go through what the rest of us did. Still got chosen to be #1. Can't tell if she was actually siding with me.
Yeah, but she's lucky she didn't go through
Exactly.
what we did. You can't hold it against her.
Actually, I think
Oh,
I
wow.
can. Even if I shouldn't.
Test is running. Warp field collapse in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so he didn't know if I was listening to him to get on the good side or not. Oh shit! You saw that?
Whoa. All right, that is definitely a problem with the fabric of space. We need to get another probe out there.
All right, initiating second probe.
With 2 points of data, the Resolute and the probe, we've managed to get an interference pattern. I'm setting a waypoint to a particularly strong area of interference. We'll deploy the second probe there. Listen,
Damn, that's a big one.
I'm gonna give you a piece of advice I wish someone had given me. Make sure you're never just one thing. And don't get so focused on what's in front of your face that you lose sight of the big picture.
Oh my god, I have to actually press the gas.
Before Rydex showed up, the captain pulled me into his ready room and told me he didn't think I had the people skills to be first officer. What a load of crap.
Is that why you're being so friendly to me? Politics?
That would be clever, but I think you give me more credit than the captain does. You're all right, Diaz. And you've got potential. You're a capable engineer. You're good in the field. Keep up the good work. Who knows? A solid jack of all departments like you could be commander-in-chief of Starfleet one day. Hell, Admiral Jellicoe started as a shuttle pilot. And there are places to go in the enlisted ranks.
Check this out.
I love it. So put me up for promotion. I'm ready for my next challenge.
Well, I think you're going to have to prove that to your boss, Chovak, first. He's the one who has to put you up for consideration. If I were first officer, it would be different.
Well, then I'll just have to change Commander Chovak's mind. I'll work hard and better, and he won't be able to ignore it.
You've got great.
So you gotta play the game. See, I'm not gonna say that. Hold on, what was that? So you gotta play the game. So you don't talk bad about anybody. Alright, second point.
Here. This is close
Alright,
enough.
here we go.
Stop the engines. Deploying the probe. Westbrook to Commander Chovak. We're ready for another sampling of data.
Very good. Running the simulation
Usually you
again.
don't the people
Warp field
skills.
collapse in 3, 2, 1. Lock.
Oh shit.
There it is again.
I saw it.
Seems to be directional.
It seems to be directional.
Well, what about the scans? Anything?
Here's the readings in relation to our local space. We've got the Resolute, Otari Prime, and the probes.
All this interference is overloading the sensor buffers.
Triangulate.
Have to triangulate
That
the
means
sensors manually.
another probe. Okay, we're okay. This is probe, Resolute. Okay, moving vertical. Am I supposed to press something then? Hold on.
We got something.
These markers indicate peaks in the gravimetric interference patterns.
Let's see if I can find some more.
Scanning. Man, this does feel like an episode of Star Trek. This is insane. Oh, we found another one. Oh, it looks like it's going, it's directional. See? Okay.
Hold up.
The moon.
This
See?
is coming from the moon.
I knew it.
Beam that blocks warp travel.
Aimed right at us.
Someone is doing this intentionally. I don't know how they're doing it. This is like nothing I've ever seen.
Why would they be doing this? We came here to help these people. And now we're getting hit by some
Warp-killing engine?
warp-killing weapon?
Now, look here. These are current readings of the ion storm.
These concentrations. They line up with the interference pattern. The storm. And this beam. They're coming from the same place.
Carter, whatever petty local conflict brought us here, it's just a small part of something.
How? And I knew all this as soon as the game started, because I've seen Star Trek. I was like, they keep talking about this storm a little bit too much.
Presently, we don't have an explanation for how they're doing this. One thing is clear. This is no fluke.
Thank you, Mr. Westbrook. I want a full...
Actually, I don't know why they're doing this on subspace communications. You never know, that could be intercepted.
A targeted weapon that inhibits warp travel. Coming from the moon Tau.
That would explain the difficulties my shuttle encountered. More importantly, the tenor of the Hotari during the negotiations.
And here I thought the Illidians would be the problem. Coming to peace talks in a warship. This wasn't supposed to be so complicated.
For all their posturing, every indication is that the Illidians are afraid of the Hotari. They didn't bring their warship as a threat. They brought it because they're scared.
From everything we witnessed, I would say that is highly likely.
But what are they afraid of?
Tylus, the Hotari representative, said she thought they found something in the mines. Galvin and Sidron brought it back to the palace, but they're keeping it under tight security. She's going to investigate it. I gave her my tricorder. I expect she'll contact us
If she's not already.
You found an ally.
Why would Tylus help us? Go behind her people's back? It's a fair question, considering.
She doesn't like the way Galvin and Sidron have been manipulating the situation. And the Queen. Working with us to go around them isn't the same as betraying her people.
Exactly.
That may be true.
She's certainly more likely to help than the other Hotari we've met.
That raises another question. Specifically, what do the other Hotari have to gain in bringing us here?
Exactly. That's what we were trying to figure out earlier.
Against us? There must be some motivation.
Unless they change their minds between when they asked...
Or they want to learn about us.
Sidron was very curious when we spoke outside the Queen's chamber. He wanted to know all about us, our ship, the Federation. He wasn't giving any answers. He was looking for them.
Well, I'm sure you didn't tell him too much. I don't think the Illidians know what's really down on that moon either.
Major Armintas said the revolt defied explanation. That the Hotari miners somehow harness the energy of the storm.
Remember when I said, why does it feel like I'm being attacked earlier? What if they were able to harness themselves and the little green things was the Hotari?
So is a weapon that disrupts warp travel.
There have been civilizations and entities, both past and present, far more technologically advanced than the Federation.
The Illidians and Hotari don't fall into that category.
But that is all the more reason to investigate further.
Exactly, they could have found something ancient and
Commander
powerful.
Rydek, sorry to interrupt. We've received an urgent call from Hotari. The Queen's advisor, Tylus, has asked to speak with you.
Put her through.
Galvin and Sidron are still with the Queen. I've enlisted help to gain access to the room they have under guard. I don't have much time.
Oh man, this is not gonna be good for her.
I'm not supposed to leave my post.
It's only for a moment. I so appreciate your help.
I found something.
The graphics aren't too bad either in this game.
Got it. Tylus, if we needed to gain access to the mines on Tau, is that something you could help us with?
I suppose it wouldn't be easy.
Uh-oh.
I have to go.
Tylus.
Uh-oh.
Can we reconnect?
She cut it off on her end probably.
Sorry, Captain. We've lost all contact.
Alright.
We can only hope she escaped without harm.
It was hard to tell.
I got her into this mess.
I'm the one who got her into this. If something happens to her, it's my fault.
She's one of the Queen's closest advisors. I'm sure she'll be fine.
I don't trust this guy's judgment
Assuming
either.
the Queen isn't part of this.
Let's see the scan of whatever the hell that was.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go back and check the
Tyler
how her
suspects this came from the
relationship
mines on
statuses
tap.
are.
It appears to be of ancient
What did I say?
origin, but the markings are unfamiliar.
We can run a full analysis when we get back to the Resolute. But if this came from the mines, then it might be the key to how they got the upper hand against the Illydians.
Then we have to go into the mines.
Uh-oh.
The Federation would not allow that. We were, after all, sent here to be a neutral party in a peace negotiation. However, we could demonstrate that the Hotari have acted in bad faith, which would enable us to investigate the mines on Tau with full justification.
Okay, how would we do that?
But of course, we would need conclusive proof before taking action. Otherwise, it could put us in a difficult position.
Whatever this artifact is may be proof enough. At least to satisfy the Federation.
Especially if we can
See,
show the
we're
Hotari
trying not to go
controlling
off the rails yet.
and targeting the Resolute.
We may have a better understanding once we analyze the device. The mission to the mines, covert or otherwise, is not out of the question. And I will handle the Federation.
Spock says, "Let me do what I do." I don't want him to think I'm a rule breaker.
As I was telling Carter, I want all the data I can get on this warp problem. And the negotiating team's shuttle has been recording data all the way back from Hotari. Even better than our probes. So pull the sensor and engine ISOs from the Melville when it sets down.
Will do.
Oh, excuse me. This game is very... Man, I've been on here for an hour already? Or we were on for about an hour and a half before we had the OBS problem. Oh,
I didn't like this warp problem when we thought it was some astronomical anomaly.
Okay, cool.
I like it a hell of a lot less now that we know someone is doing it to us. How does it work? What do we even do about it?
What do you say we pull these chips and find out?
Let's go, Diaz.
Took some damage on the way. That ionic interference scored the hull plating. Might be some micro welds. Let's try pulling together.
All right, let's go.
Right. 3, 2, 1. It won't budge. Gotta be the storm damage. We need to... Welcome back. Any excitement down on the surface?
Excitement? No. Nothing
I'm
like
glad
that.
she's alive.
Hey, can you hand me the EJ7 interlock? From the toolbox.
I don't know what that is.
Not much use for one on a security detail, huh?
Oh, damn.
Carter?
Yeah, I'll get it.
I forgot. Oh, guess I'm looking for this. Maybe be professional.
Okay.
See, we gotta be professional. We can't just do whatever. Got it.
Here, I'll help.
Here comes the dream team.
We've got this.
Open up and say ah.
Thanks for the hand. We have to get these isolinear chips down to engineering.
No problem. You really know everything about
See,
these
there we
ships.
go. See, look, that was more impressive.
The tools, the systems. Like a walking Starfleet technical
Check this
manual.
out.
Oh, I thought security was the detail to be on. Now all of a sudden you're interested in engineering?
Just the engineer.
Uh-oh.
Come on, start pulling chips.
You like that? You like that? Alright. Oops, wrong button. Just 8 chips will do? Oh, I guess we're doing all of them, so I don't have to really worry about it. All right. Oh, hold up.
What's this?
Uh-oh.
Some kind of crystal formation?
Oh, there's more of it. Uh-oh.
This substance is a quantized spin crystallization of hydrogen, carbon, and lithium. It's emitting tetrametric pulses at an interval of 3.8422 seconds.
Quantized crystallization isn't natural. I mean, it's only theoretical as a means to engineer matter on a subatomic level.
But it's right here, right in front of us.
What's it doing in there?
Oh, so I was always gonna drop the chip. Okay. Wait, pick it up with my bare hands?
Wait. Regulation 364, subsection 9.
What?
Exactly.
Regulation 364, subsection 9 orders that in the case of an unknown foreign substance infiltrating a sealed system, it will be placed in secure confinement before further examination.
Exactly. I'm like, he gonna pick this bitch up with his own hands.
Module.
Don't you think we're more equipped to deal with whatever this is?
No. Before anything else, this is a security issue. You don't even know what this is.
Which is why we need to study it.
Once it's contained.
Well, if it's not natural, then someone might have put it there. It could be a tracking device. Some kind of sabotage.
See?
Or even a bomb.
Which is why we need to get it to the containment lab.
Come on.
I can't make an exception. Not even for you.
I'm still going to report these crystals to Commander Westbrook when we send the shuttle data.
And I will inform my superiors. I'm taking this just as
Oh
seriously as
shit.
you are.
Wait a minute, hold up. What just happened?
But I overheard talk about the warp disruption on the shuttle. Now these crystals? Maybe this situation is more than we can handle with just a science vessel. We could trigger a distress call, get Starfleet to send more ships. Or I could send a message to my old CO on the Adirondack. Get some combat-tested vessels. We shouldn't do this alone.
We're at the edge of the quadrant. Help isn't just gonna pop over like we're in Sector 001.
Wouldn't hurt to try.
You talk like you've never had your backs up against a wall before. This is Starfleet. We solve our own problems.
Maybe we should probably need some help. Or maybe it's a good thing we didn't.
Okay, stand back.
Because, okay, if we can't go anywhere, you know, it's probably a good thing that we are by ourselves right now.
Get this to the containment.
I'm all about security. I don't know.
We'll get it.
I wouldn't have been a good engineer.
I'll let you know when it's safely confined.
Oh, we'll be there.
Last thing you want is to study this down in main engineering and have it explode next to the warp core.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Oh, shit.
Almost forgot.
Can't have that.
Look, my boy Diaz.
For a second, I thought she'd gone cold on you.
Nah, she said because I'm acting professional.
Like she might have changed her mind. But I guess this whole situation has her spooked.
Damn.
Maybe she knows more than us? Or it's because this is all happening so fast? But she usually doesn't scare easy.
Yeah, there was something a little off about her.
Like that talk about sending a distress call? That was pretty out there. She was probably just thinking out loud. I'm sure she'll come to her.
You know what? I was thinking that too. Distress call for
Has
what?
enough
Nothing happened
complications
yet.
Stacking up.
Now, we'll get through it. You, me, and Miranda too.
Oh, what if? You know, I didn't think about this. What if she's part of
Rydeck was
Section
able to work
31?
behind the scenes during the negotiations and made contact with a representative from the Hotari delegation named Tylus. She mentioned an unusual artifact of unknown origin being held under tight security within the Hotari Palace, which she believes came from the mines on Tau. Now, this artifact might have a connection to the revolt, to the storm, and to the warp disruption we now know has been targeted at the Resolute. Commander Rydeck, if you want to take it from here.
Of course. Tylus
Hey,
managed to
lurkers, don't
infiltrate
forget,
the heavily guarded
hit that
location
follow button so
within
you
the
know when we
palace
go live
and
again.
sent us these scans using
Or
my tripod.
follow my social medias,
It
because I usually
appears to
post
be
when I'm
some
going
sort of
live.
control panel, possibly connected to the warp
Here real
disruption
quick.
weapon originating on Tau. Of particular interest is this symbol, which we couldn't identify the origin of.
The Federation database has records from a vast number of civilizations. If anyone from Starfleet has come across this before, the system should recognize it.
Cross-referencing with Federation records.
Displaying symbols from Federation database with a 90% probability of match or higher. Select a symbol to further analyze.
Sorry, I dropped my glasses. Wait, hold on. I didn't mean to do all that. No. Hey, what's up? What's going on? All right. Okay, I think I saw one that was kind of close to it. Luckily, it's not. Oh, is this it? No. I think this. No. You know, I forgot. I was supposed to compare. I could compare it to. Hold on. Well, I knew that wasn't going to match up. Well, that's cool. Like, nothing much. Waking up and getting ready to run it up. All right, cool, cool, cool. This doesn't look like it's going to match up. Oh, it did match up. Okay, second time go.
99.2% match.
Got it.
Yeah, I appreciate you all being here.
So, what are we looking at?
The design and composition indicate this is a glyph associated with the ancient Khan Empire. Their civilization collapsed over 600,000 years ago, but once spanned millions of systems with a population numbering in the trillions.
Fascinating. The Takan were once the most advanced, most powerful civilization in the galaxy.
Is it possible the Hotari found Takan technology?
Yeah. Duh.
I wonder if they even know what they have.
Our knowledge of the Takan is limited. I have only encountered passing references to them.
We don't have the first idea what this is or what it means.
Exactly.
And we have all of the Federation records available to us.
Perhaps we should see what else the Federation
Exactly.
might show.
Computer, what is the last recorded discovery of other Takan artifacts?
On stardate 41386.4, the USS Enterprise D, under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, discovered a Takan outpost in the Delphi-Ardu system. According to the mission summary, an unbreakable energy-draining field was deployed against the Enterprise and a
I remember that episode.
The Enterprise was only able to escape after negotiating their release with an entity known as Portal 63, Guardian of the Takan Empire.
Unbreakable energy draining.
Wasn't that like in season
Starts to
1?
make sense.
What else is there?
There's a lot here. Let's take it piece by piece.
Select the aspect you wish to learn more about.
Portal 6-3. We'll start off with that.
Someone from the Takan Empire is actually still around.
Or at least was, 16 years ago.
Computer, what other information do you have on Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Takan Empire?
The entity known as Portal 6-3 is of an unknown nature. A biped humanoid, he was unaware that the Takan Empire no longer existed at the time of the encounter. He was able to control the crystal-based technology of the Takan outpost through apparent telepathic means. It was by his choice that the Enterprise was released from the energy draining field after Commander William T. Riker of the Away Team argued on behalf of both Starfleet and the Ferengi.
Telepathic control of
I think I remember that.
As I have said,
I think it was like the first time they kind of showed the Ferengi a little bit. That was in season 1. Alright, let me go look at the planet.
What sort of planet is Delphi Ardu 4?
Delphi Ardu 4 is an M-class planet.
Yeah, and it had red background, the sky.
Vegetation and frequent ion storms. The giant crystals that grow there absorb energy, and it is not understood how they do so. The entire Delphi Ardu system, consisting of 11 planets, was considered completely uninhabited until the encounter with Portal 6-3.
Frequent ion storms. That can't just be a coincidence.
Well, they went deep. They went deep into Star Trek to get this game up.
There appears to be some sort of restriction order from Starfleet. Computer, explain this restriction.
A Starfleet directive similar to General Order 7 forbids entering the Delphi Ardu system or attempting to make contact with Portal 6-3.
Oh, wow.
Starfleet doesn't throw up a no trespassing sign for just anybody.
The gate at the end of what, the Edge of Tomorrow, whatever, was one of them.
Enterprise D.
The technology to capture and hold the Federation flagship would have to be unbelievably powerful. Computer, what else can you tell us about the energy-draining field the Takan used?
The Enterprise D was unable to break free on its own. The precise nature of the technology was never fully understood. Only that the crystalline technology used was beyond the comprehension of then-current Starfleet science.
The engineering team found a quantized spin crystal formation in the shuttle you took to Hotari. They registered tetrametric radiation coming from it.
We have Takan technology on board right now?
We might. I'll run a full analysis in the containment lab.
The Elydians should have crushed the revolt. But if the Hotari have Takan technology and control it, I see why they're willing to negotiate peace. For all we know, this could be just the beginning. And we're up against something greater than we can imagine.
For now, it's probably best we don't let on how much we know.
Exactly.
Play our cards close to the vest.
Yep.
Smart.
They don't know that we know that
Then
they know
when the
that
time is right,
we know.
we can confront them.
Diplomatically, of course.
Right.
We've been able to triangulate the source of the ionic interference and warp disruption to a specific mine on Tau. Engineering used the latest data from your shuttle to pinpoint its origin. There.
So we know where to look.
We need to know what's down there. What the Hotari are hiding. To better understand what we're up against.
This is
And
so
to
good.
neutralize it if we can.
Captain, embarking on a mission to the Hotari moon would not be viewed favorably by either side. However, given the circumstances, we are entirely within our rights to defend ourselves.
I just want to make sure this doesn't blow up in our faces. Which is why I'm thinking of sending Commander Rydek on a covert mission to Tau. Assuming you're up to the task. It would require absolute secrecy. And obviously, it's not without risk.
I'll get the away team in and out. They're in safe hands.
Oh no, somebody's gonna
Under normal
die.
circumstances, that would be the case. Given the sensitive nature of this incursion.
Oh good, thank goodness.
I'm afraid you'll have to go it alone. I'm hoping Tylus can accompany you. The priority is to avoid detection. It's a calculated risk. The last thing we need is to get caught and then blamed for violating our neutrality, aggravating an already tense situation. We can't afford any mistakes, which is why I've chosen you.
It's a risk we have to take. We need to know what we're up against.
Agreed. And of course you'll have the full
I'm not gonna
support
say I'm not
of
gonna
this
get caught. They get caught.
We must take every precaution.
Get in touch with Tylus and make the necessary arrangements.
I don't think that one lady likes me at all.
Bridge to Captain Solano. The Elydians have moved additional ships to the edge of the Hotari system. Current heading is straight for the homeworld.
Understood.
It would seem we no longer have the luxury of waiting. In that case, may I suggest you and I return to Hotari Prime? Doing so will provide Commander Rydek as much time as possible to complete the mission.
Agreed. We'll hail the Queen's delegation from my ready room. We all know what we need to do. Dismissed.
Man, that one tactical officer does not like me at all. Off to the moon we go. Or before we start this, I'm gonna go here and see what they think of us. Okay. Couldn't help but be impressed by Jar's feelings with regard to the mission to Tau, despite the evident risks. Okay, so he's liking me. Lieutenant was inspired by Jar's boldness when discussing how to address the Tory threat during a senior staff meeting. Okay. And she just got a resting bitch face, that's all. Cause I was like, oh, I thought she wasn't liking me. Alright. Master Spock thought Jar performed well under pressure when she was being questioned by the Tory Queen. Alright, Spock is like, I'm impressed. Commander Westbrook felt ashamed of his behavior and was inspired by Jar's resilience when he saw her outside of sickbay. Oh, we got him on our side a little bit. Commander Ermont was glad Jar's first instinct was to protect the crew when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps. And he appreciated Jar's effort to explain the complexity of the situation to Captain Solano. Commander Ermont respected Jar's rational approach when she defied the captain's Solano's orders and refused to put the crew on the hull at risk. Alright, Dr. Volt understood Jar's loyalty to her captain, but was encouraged to see her thinking independently when she defied Captain Solano's orders. Okay. We haven't seen too much of the Doctor. Lieutenant Commander Chovak did not approve of Jar's unwillingness to follow protocol when she defied Captain Solano's orders to blow the bolts from the docking clamps. How did you even know about that? Anticali was grateful for Jar's helpful guidance when he was nervous on the shuttle flight. Oh, as Carter, that's right. Asa knows how Carter shared her suspicion when Miranda returned from. Yeah, I shared it. Miranda knows Carter was unusually suspicious when she returned. That's right. We were both suspicious of her, but what happened when she was down there? We don't actually know. Lieutenant Commander Chovak agreed with Carter's purely logical approach to working on the best Spock shuttle. He enjoyed his conversation with Carter, coming away with the impression he's smart, pragmatic, and hungry for advancements in the ranks. And we have a mystery person. All right.
Petty Officers Diaz and Edsolar, where is the crystal formation that you found in the shuttle? I have tasked Ensign Calloway with performing a full analysis of the tetrametric pulses.
Security brought it to the containment lab.
I was just there. They don't know anything about it. Security never checked.
Oh, shit.
Miranda never got there?
She's the one that had the crystal formation?
Yeah. Her and the rest of the security detail from the
It
negotiation.
was a trap.
Diaz, Tamaris.
Try her again. Commander Westbrook to Petty Officer Miranda Maris. Respond.
She's on the take, damn.
Something's not right.
She's still on the ship. She has to be.
Computer, locate Petty Officer Miranda Maris.
Petty Officer Miranda Maris is in the isolinear storage array on Deck 5.
I'll go find her.
No.
Good.
He shouldn't.
I am sure Mr. Diaz can attend to this on his own.
Doesn't this seem weird? No. On his own, he might have to shoot her. Well, they're not security, so it's not like he's... So we both notice that she's on the take. Oh, she might be possessed. This is not ominous at all. From Miranda, no ish.
Someone improperly pulled these isolinear chips.
Oh no. We effed up. I thought she made sense and everything, but let me see what else we can find. I think over here. Okay, so basically it's only gonna let us go one way. Alright, no problem. What's that on the ground? Oh. You know who did it? It was Miranda, but she might have been possessed. Wait, she was put on, you know, she might be Section 39, because remember how she got on the ship? She wasn't supposed to be there, but then ended up going, so maybe Section 31 knew something that they didn't? Okay. Oh, ladder. Alright. Answer silently. Yeah, we're not gonna call for her. We don't know what the hell's going on. It's not our first rodeo. That still doesn't sound too silent though. He climbed it hard as hell. Uh-oh. Now, let me get this straight. So, something happened, and they're like, that's peculiar. Let's go get one person to go find her. I do like it how you could only go one way. We're not wanting her to our presence. Uh-oh. There she is.
What the?
Take her out. You got to.
Oh, it's just...
Damn.
I'm busy right now. Why don't you come back later?
I'm glad I found you. I was worried.
Uh-oh.
We tried you on the comm badge and you didn't answer.
Oh, I guess I was just caught up in my work.
Transfer complete.
But I'm through here, so I can't stay and chat. I have other things to do. Sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Here we go.
But hold on a second. Commander Westbrook said the crystal formation we found in the shuttle never made it to the containment lab.
Tell her.
He sent me to find you.
I don't know why he'd say that. I brought the crystals to the lab myself. Whatever he told you, he got it wrong. All I know is where I left them.
If that's the case, let's both go down there and find them.
Yeah, let's go.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
I don't have time for that. I have work
Oh,
to
no.
do.
Hey, what's up, Two-turn Mike?
I appreciate that you came to check on me, but I'm fine. You worry too much. We're on a starship.
It's not the only reason I'm here. I need to know what happened to those crystals.
Tell her.
Will you drop it? I don't like being interrogated, Carter.
Oh.
Hey, wait up.
I'm getting some very mixed signals from you right now. I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress right now.
What is going on?
Just tell Chovak or whoever I don't know where the crystals are, and let me go about my business. I know we have some things to figure out. I don't have time to stand around and debate with you.
If you won't give me a straight answer, you can tell them yourself.
Uh-oh.
This doesn't concern you, so I'm good with
Oh,
it.
shit.
Miranda, hold on.
No. Get out of my
Oh,
way.
snap. Oh. Combat, bitch. Uh-oh.
So I see you found each other.
You were taking so long, the commander sent us to see what the problem was.
Uh-oh.
Diaz, you were sent here with specific orders, and fighting your crewmate wasn't one of them. What the hell is going on here?
Well, we know what the hell's going on here.
Let's just let them explain.
I'd like to hear that, because I know what it looks like.
There's something seriously wrong with her. She's not herself, I'm telling you.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
Well, for one, she was copying data onto this.
This drive is unauthorized.
There are ISOs all over the floor.
And that's why I was in here, investigating this situation. And when Carter came looking for me, we got our wires crossed. It wasn't anything more than that.
Even if that was true, it still doesn't answer what happened to the crystal formation that she took. And she isn't helping.
I can't tell you what I don't know. I brought them where they belonged, and that's where I left them.
I don't know what's going on here, but I think we need to call it into security. She can explain herself in the brig.
Hold on a minute. We don't need to put this on anyone's permanent record.
Hey, what's up, Blue?
Carter said you're not yourself. If something's wrong with you, we should head to sickbay and the
You know what, Blue? I did not know that.
Yeah,
I can contact Kick Support and they can add this game to their game category list. I did not know that.
I should see the doctor.
I'm gonna do that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm like, this game just came out.
We can take her to sickbay first. But what I know is this is a security breach, and we should treat it as such.
Please, just let me go see the doctor.
She did have a bumpy ride back on the shuttle. Come on, Carter.
Let's take her to sickbay. It's better than the brig, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe they can run a scan.
Yeah, it is.
Fine. Get checked out by medical. You two go with her. I'll put this back together.
No. Oh, you know, I didn't think that was gonna happen. Oh no. I should have called security. I was thinking the security might be on the take because she came with other security people. I think we messed up. We messed up on that one. But I was thinking that she might have been taken over by something, but maybe she wasn't. Maybe she was just this way all along. But how's your weekend going, Blue? And two-turnt Mike, how's your day going also? Hopefully y'all both are having a good day. All right, hold on, let me do something real quick. And also everybody else that's in the chat, whether you're on Twitch or on Kick, I appreciate you being here. Alright, sorry, let's do something on the computer real quick. Alright. Oh. So it's not Bridget.
Rydick here.
This is Ermont. Any trouble getting to the surface?
I'm really starting to miss transporters.
As long as this storm is around, you'd better learn to like shuttles. But if you can find the cause of the interference, we might be able to get back to transporting.
As if I needed another incentive. We both know there's a lot more than that riding on this.
If that's the case, I don't know why y'all took on the communication badge in the first place.
You'll need to get in and out of the mine undetected, so I hope Minister Tylus can help in that regard.
So do I.
And to keep this covert, we'll refrain from contact unless absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I should have already explained that before you left the ship.
Rydick out.
See, that's exactly what I was saying. I'm like, well, then why are you contacting her? You don't know who's listening to your communications signals. I forgot I could run. Okay, so that's how you crouch. I was wondering if you could crouch or not. But at least now that I know.
The ionic interference is coming from underground. I should find a safer way down there.
Maybe it's safe where I was already walking. Where you thought I was gonna do jump? Let's get. Let's keep. All right, here we go. And no, don't forget, if something happens with the audio, let me know right now, because audio did cut off on OBS earlier for some reason. All right, no going back now. I don't know, I keep looking like there's an alternate path, but they're doing a pretty good job making sure you don't go off.
Shuttle take off. Hopefully no one else did. It's good to see you. Even under these unfortunate circumstances.
When you called to give us a scan, it sounded like they caught you. I was worried you'd been hurt.
It was nothing I couldn't handle.
Lead the way. I'll fill you in on what we've learned about the situation.
Follow me.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't tell everything. Okay,
the device Galvin and Sidron brought back from the mines is being used to control some sort of warp disruption weapon that has the Resolute trapped in Hotari space. According to our readings, the power source for that device is on this moon, at the specific coordinates I sent you.
That sounds impossible. That explains the rumors of the Hotari controlling the ionic storm.
We strongly suspect the device was created by an ancient empire known as the
Oh,
Takan.
I'm walking too fast. I'm supposed to be following her.
Once the most powerful civilization in the galaxy, but they've been gone for over 600,000 years.
It's hard to believe there's something like that on Tau.
Which is why I need proof. If we find hard evidence that Galvin and his allies are hiding dangerous Takan technology, I can convince the Federation to let us intervene.
Understood. We're almost there.
But is it a trap? She's gonna say, I knew Federation regulations this entire time. We knew you couldn't help yourself, but to get involved. Alright, here we go. I hope they make more games like this.
That's the mine?
Prospect 614 North, Subdivision 20.
It's enormous.
Just one of the thousands across Tau. The Hotari.
How do we get inside?
The structure that circles the mine has entry points for transporting equipment into the lower levels. They're guarded, but nothing I can't get past using my authority.
Well, that's good to hear.
As long as you can avoid being seen, I should be able to talk my way past any miner. And provide a little distraction for you in the process.
How do I avoid being seen?
You don't use the door.
I don't know, the big Starfleet uniform is a big dead giveaway.
How dare you! Don't you know who I am? I am Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs.
That's not...
The Queen would be furious to hear you tried to deny me entry.
The Queen? But I just...
You just what? Just now realize the trouble you've made for yourself? And who exactly do you think you're going to report this to? Because I'll be reporting...
Will I be able to hop over stuff?
Much further in the ladder. You have no authority here. Do you understand who pays your wage? I can inform the Queen directly of this insolence.
There's no
You'll
need
regret everything you've said here today. You should have opened the doors the second I appeared before you.
Damn.
That's not the protocol. I didn't know.
You delay my entry.
Well, how am I supposed to get across? How am I supposed to get across? Oh, tricorder. Duh. I didn't see that part.
Can't believe this. Does your brain function? Do you speak our tongue?
Minister, I have orders.
How could a fellow Hotari not understand this? You're digging your own grave. I've reached the end of my patience. Escort me to the maintenance bay.
I told you I can't just... But fine.
A wise choice. Lead the way. Be quick.
Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be scanning. It looks like I'm supposed to be scanning that. Oh! I didn't see the catwalk. Holster for a second. Okay, scanned.
Okay. Let's get a look inside you.
Got that. Got that. Alright. Oh, I thought the thing is I already thought I scanned that part of it. Alright. Alright, and bio. I've noticed we haven't got any bio feeds. Oh, scan complete. Alright.
Full system access. Let's see if I can just... Bingo.
It was so dark, I didn't even see that's what I was supposed to be doing. So you're not going to use the front door.
Better hurry. Not sure how long she can keep him busy.
You can't crouch or run with your tricorder equipped. Wait. Oh, that's right. My tricorder isn't equipped. All right. Let's have me do something first. All right.
Might control the exit door. Need to see inside it.
Oh, now it's letting me do it.
Something in here is keeping that door closed.
Okay, we're getting the hang of it.
Got it. Should remove the security check on the door.
Oh, put this back up. All right. Okay, we scan. All right, now what? Oh, wait. Did they say it was gonna beep if we were near something? A.T. Thanks for still hanging out. It's not the most action-packed game on the planet, but it does feel true to a Star Trek episode. Alright, so we got in. Hopefully you ate some breakfast. Damn, it's almost noon. Which reminds me, I need to go eat something at some point. Alright, find that person. Hope she don't get killed. Alright. Hey T, were you planning on streaming today at all? Okay, Vault. Oh, here we go. Oh no.
I didn't come here to educate an imbecile on royal protocol.
Of course not, Minister.
So I will be about my business here, and you will take yourself out of my sight.
Damn.
There you are.
You really let that guy have it.
It worked, didn't it? I'm used to having to throw my weight around. Hard to get anyone to listen to you otherwise.
I'm impressed. I didn't know you had it in you.
There's a lot you don't know about me.
Uh-oh.
Underestimate me at your peril.
The catwalks were booby-trapped.
Galvin and Sidron have gone to great lengths to keep out the uninvited. Well, we're inside. Where do you want to start?
The ionic interference is coming from below us. We need to go deeper.
That lift goes down, at least to the changeover station. But we can't use it without DNA authorization from one of the guards.
I have an idea, but we need a few samples of DNA from the miners who work here.
Samples?
Fingerprints, sweat, blood.
Which will trick the machine and get us control of the lift.
That's
Well,
the
how are they
theory.
gonna get it?
Let's test it.
Alright, so where are we gonna get this stuff from? Well, this is definitely Star Trek-ish. Let me holster. Maybe it might point me towards something. Oh, see, right there. Point me to something. Alright. Oh, okay, I see what's gonna make me do this first. Alright.
What's in all these containers?
These contain mining supplies, tools, energy packs for machinery.
Shouldn't mining supplies be inside the mines?
It is troubling. If the workers here aren't mining...
Then what are they doing? They're arming. Oh, that reminds me too. Okay, McGovey. Can't use it yet. There we go.
There's DNA on this console, but it's only partial. I can't use this.
Maybe because we're outside.
The weather out here could dilute any DNA samples.
What about inside that structure?
Okay,
That's
we're gonna
where
go
the
through
workers
that door.
spend most of their time.
Good idea. Wow, that is a lot of DNA. I should look for the most concentrated spots.
That sounds disgusting.
I can use this.
There we go. Finally, we get to use the bio. That's actually kind of cool. All right. Make sure we got everything. Oh yeah, it does. It says scan complete. So.
That's a stable DNA sample. It's only partial, but a few more should.
on. There we go.
Not concentrated enough.
Oh.
I should try somewhere else. This'll work.
This'll work. All right, let's go. Getting their DNA from everywhere. Talk about you are the father.
Good. That's another I could use. Just need one more sample.
Oh, that's not enough. Oh, look at all that DNA everywhere. All right. Let's see. What about here?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Gotta keep looking.
Definitely not enough over here.
There's gotta be stable DNA here.
Ew. Saliva residue, somebody's food. Alright, still looking, still looking. Alright. Wait, why is it not? Okay, I thought I already had this. Or I thought I already scanned it.
Perfect.
Right.
That's enough to make the DNA profile.
Alright.
Time to go back to the lift.
Let's go. Damn, I'm all lost. It's dark as shit. Oh, let's talk to her.
You're not coming inside?
There are some things I'd rather not smell.
Ah.
Here we go.
It worked.
Theory proven.
I'll get it started.
Alright, let's go. This game is really good.
Ready?
Like I said, it's $40, but I had like $30 on my Microsoft account, so it's not like I spent a lot of money on it.
I'm a little afraid of what we might find down there.
We'll be okay. I've survived worse than this.
Well, I haven't.
Damn.
But I'll put my faith in you. For now.
Alright, we're going down to the mines. All that the lithium.
Jara. No, stay back. There's a guard at the station. You'll have to hide.
Yeah, hide. Yeah, oh, that's the hiding spot. Oh, okay, I am hiding. Okay.
Who are you? What are
Said,
you
who
doing
are you?
here?
It's like, don't you know?
You watch your tone with me. I'm Tylus Altaris, Minister of Diplomatic Affairs. I speak for the Queen herself.
This is a
Says the
restricted
Queen don't run
area.
shit down here.
No one gains access without the approval of Galvin or Sidron.
Wait.
Jues Gawad Abawincha.
Let me go!
Are you alright?
Pick it up.
I don't know.
You're alive. You're alright.
No, I just... I thought if I could talk my way through like always, I'd be fine, but... I'm a diplomat. This isn't what I do. I've never even fired a weapon. This is just... It's real now. I wasn't ready for this.
Let me lie to her. Let me lie to her.
I'll keep you safe.
Can you?
I was a tactical officer before I was posted to the Resolute. I know my way around a phaser. You saw how I handled our large friend.
That was just, that was luck.
I suppose that is somewhat reassuring. My authority has never been challenged like that. It meant nothing to
He
him.
said
So we should
that
assume any Hatari
means
we
nothing.
encounter from here on can't be reasoned with.
Agreed. The only loyalty they have down here is to Galvin and Sidron.
All right.
Can you switch over the lift?
Guard should have a scan card that will allow us to operate the switch.
Actually, hold on. Can I take the weapon too? Shit.
An Illydian disruptor.
I assume the miners took weapons from the Illydians before they fled the mines.
That explains some of how the uprising
But not enough.
happened.
Nah.
Not enough.
Should we take it with us?
No. My phaser is more efficient. Unless you want it.
Oh no. Weapons
No, I was gonna say no. Y'all need to take it. You never know when it might become your thing.
That's some serious armor.
Conditions in the mines are harsh, even for Hotari.
All right, let's go ahead and take it.
Got it.
I just wanted to examine everything else first.
He's not dead, is he? He's still one of my people, and I didn't come here to take Hotari lives.
No.
My phaser's set to stun. He'll be perfectly fine, just unconscious for a while.
I see. We don't have that sort of
He
technology.
said, "No,
on
we
our
shoot.
weapons.
When we shoot to
Good
kill."
to know.
So that means don't take a shot, because it's not gonna be a stun. Hopefully, it's not like the Romulans disruptor arrays where they just disintegrate you. Oh. Yeah, like I said, sorry I'm not doing too much talking because this game is basically a more of a dialogue game.
The energy readings are emanating from this tunnel. It's
my
sure to be
neck.
guarded in there. Stay low and follow my lead. Is that all dilithium?
Not all of it. We excavate large chunks of rock that contain varying amounts of dilithium ore. It's sorted and processed at the collector ship above.
That's crazy. That's one thing they've never really shown is like how they get dilithium. So basically, the whole planet or moon is a dilithium mining facility. All right, let's go. On to the next. Oh, then we're going to switch back to Carter. I guess not.
More guards.
I take that as a sign we're getting close.
I'll get a closer look. Looks like they've improvised a barrier.
Yes, we must be getting closer.
Man, they're not taking any chances. Oh, someone's coming out. Our first victim. Looking like something out of Mad Max, Road Warrior.
We need that particular card, don't we?
I'm afraid so.
Of course. It can't be too easy.
Can you open that door?
Not without that scan card.
Alright, so I'm just, you know me, I like to be thorough. Oh, more guards, see?
We don't have time to wait for them to finish whatever they're doing. We'll have to try to keep low and sneak past them.
I'm starting to see the utility of a phaser.
I wouldn't stand a chance against all three of them. I don't like our options here.
Yeah.
I have to get us that card so we can open the door.
How? If they detect you, Galvin and Sidron's followers are clearly willing to kill to protect whatever is in this mine.
Hey, I'm trained for this. I'll be fine.
You, on the other hand.
What should I do?
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
Alright. All right, let's go ahead and John McClane this. Okay, you stealth secrets. Let's say crouching out of sight. Watch guard pass to find your opening in advance. First, I gotta see what the guards look like.
What was that?
Wait, how do you see me? You don't see me.
It's so dark in here.
Okay, that's one.
It's coming along.
The funny thing is, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh shit!
An intruder. You.
Oh damn! He shot the hell out of me. I didn't think he was gonna turn around.
Avoid being seen. Stick to the edge of the
This
room
gotta be a
and
better way
meet
for
at
me
the
to see him.
door.
Let me see if I can bring up my tricorder. That's what I was actually trying to see. Cause I'm like, okay, it's dark as shit. See their patterns. Ugh. Oh, there's more to it. Okay. Enemies can see you if they are looking your direction. Stay crouch. Okay. Okay. Keep that down. Alright. If enemy sees you, icon with a pill. If it fills up all the way, you will be caught. Get out of sight quickly. Loose. Okay. Enemies will take predictable paths. Watch them and learn their patrol paths to find time to move in between. In certain locations, there will be intersection points that distract the guards. Usually to draw the guard to that location. This may open up a path where they're guarding. Alright. That's one. Oh, that was the guy that saw me. Okay. Okay, just going back and forth. What's the rest of his route?
We sure the Lydians won't try something else. They saw our power.
Alright, we got to do the first one. I wish I could save.
Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Oh, I didn't realize I could climb up there. Okay, cool. Nice.
This requires too many inputs.
Okay, cool. Get the patterns going. I don't know how many people's down there. Is it like just three? Oh, yeah, it's three. That's right. Oh, shit! I ran right into him. I didn't know that's where he was at. Oh, man, I ran right into him. I thought he was on the other side. I'm like, damn. Alright. Oh my god, there's only three of them. So we can get by the first guy. Alright, then we climb up the wall, climb down. Alright. It is kind of dark up in this mug. Alright, okay, we got that. Alright. Go here. Wait for him to come back.
The Lydians won't try something else. They saw.
There we go.
Are resolved. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Oh, okay. I gotta go to the left. I think I went straight ahead. I thought he was walking all the way across that way, but he didn't. He stopped.
It's just a matter of time. This requires too many inputs. What was that? I was playing tricks. Are you hiding from me?
Damn. Okay, that was a little easy. Oh shit.
An intruder.
I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where to go. They should have let me. They should let me save at that point.
Stick to the edge of the room and meet me at the door.
I didn't realize the key card was gonna be like right there. So I didn't know where the other guy was at. I was like, okay, I didn't even know where to go. All right. All right. All right. I think we got this time. Third time's a charm. Have patience. We're gonna wait for him to walk across, then walk back. Okay, then when he walks back, we're gonna go.
What was that?
You don't see me, but stop it.
Nothing. Almost done here. We sure the Lydians won't try something else.
All right.
They saw our power, our resolve. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly. Processing. It's just a matter of time. What was that?
Oh, he turned around. All right, so he does turn around. All right. That's how. Okay, I got it. All right, I got it this time. I did take the right path though. I was impatient. I could have just waited, and then he walks back to the other console. All right, got it. I keep forgetting because it looks like I could jump over the thing, but I can't jump over it. So that's why I was like, oh, I went straight ahead. All right, let's go. We got it this time. Let's go. Let's go, McLean.
This Lydian technology is such a hassle.
All right.
We sure the Lydians won't try something else.
All right, we got that.
Are resolved. They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Okay, let me see the plan. Okay, I think it's gonna go across. Let's see if it's gonna go back and then to the second console. Let's see. There you go. It's gonna do that. I'm gonna jump down. It goes there now. It's gonna go to that console.
Almost complete.
Then we goes back to it. Then we're gonna go.
Arrogant Lydians.
See, that's the part that got me the last time. All right.
Who's there? Nothing.
Okay, I don't know where to go. Okay, that's the part. I don't know where to go at that point.
Avoid
Okay,
being
so I can
seen.
get all the way across.
Stick to the edge of the room.
Because he's
and
like
meet me at the
looking
door.
right at me. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to go to the left when I get to that point. All right, that's what we're gonna do. All right, we got it. All right. Where's old boy at? Where you at? So at least we got the patterns down. They did tell us it's gonna be a predictable pattern. Alright.
The Lydians won't try something else. They saw.
Now what I need to go is look at the other guy.
They're terrified of us. Until the plan is complete, we're vulnerable. Then get back to work, and we'll complete the plan more quickly.
Okay, I'm trying to look across. There's a guy over there. Try to see what his pattern is. I know what my guy's pattern is.
Almost complete. Anyone who prevents our destiny shall be eliminated.
See, there goes the other guy. Okay, what I gotta do is maybe not grab the key card. That's probably what I probably need to do.
Good. Good.
Oh. Okay, see, I'm trying to plot where to go after this. See, I don't know where to go after. Alright. Because he comes, like, right here. Where is the door? Alright, the only thing I can think of is to go down, but it doesn't let me go down. Oh, now it does.
An intruder. How long is Galvin going to make?
That's what I was trying to do the first time around.
He's led us well so far. It's a miracle we're even here. We've been waiting for so long. Patience, brother. We'll get our chance.
I don't know where the hell I'm at.
It's inevitable after all. That it is.
Hopefully he can't see me.
Analysis in progress.
Don't get caught, don't get caught, don't get caught. Don't breathe heavy either. Okay, please save it. I don't want to have to do that again. They're not gonna hear this door open. Come on. That door was a lot of shit. That got me once too. Hey, thank you. Sorry I was over here focusing. I was focused on the game.
Stay close.
What is that, Howard Knight? Is that how you say it? Howard Knight? Oh, I should put on my glasses, really. It's like right here, right next to me. I need to turn my AC on too. It is hot. Oh, I think I...
Stop!
What?
Motion
Oh, I see
sensors.
it.
They'll trigger an alarm. We'll be found.
Invisible to the naked eye.
They could be anywhere.
Tricord.
How will
I
we
got a
get
tricorder,
through?
dude. Tricord. Easy work, easy work. Oh, so you mean I'm gonna have to use the tricorder to walk through it? Okay. Well, as long as it's saved, I'm good. All right. This is how. Starfleet, bitch. I think I'm gonna have to crouch on this one, probably. Oh, I see it. All right, now what? Let's see. Why are the crates so loud in the game? I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like, everything you do is loud. I'm like, how did... What I don't get is how they were able to open up that door and no one knew about it. Alright. Oh. Duh, that's why. Okay, I gotta do this. Alright. Please don't let me get the tracker one more time. Ooh. All right. Because I can't crouch and use a tricorder at the same time. Ooh. It's like you can see it a little bit. Alright. Two-turn mic. Oh, I got lucky on that one. I think we did it. Oh wait, no, or did we? I feel like we start. I'm right back where I started. Oh damn, my batteries are low. Don't worry. I always keep batteries near me at all times. Oh shit, where am I? Right, you really don't. Yeah, right. You really don't really need the tricorder. Yeah, you can kind of see it and everything, but it's like I didn't want to take any chances. Also, but did I get to where I'm supposed to get to? Oh, okay. I did get. Oh, can I just? I was wondering. I'm like, where's the little? I think I'm where I'm at. Look at that. But man, I almost triggered it a couple times. Damn, we might get this whole playthrough done. Oh, damn, somebody's dead. That's an Aurelian. Oh no. I see what's going on. I see what's going on now.
This
is a massacre.
It's where the uprising started. Hotari don't do this. We defend ourselves, but we don't kill on this scale, this level of savagery.
Well, I guess you do.
There's no such thing as a bloodless rebellion.
It's not clean.
I don't know if we should keep going. So much death. I don't want to end up like them.
If you're going to lose your nerve, you could stay behind.
Damn.
I'll finish the mission and save your people by myself.
No, I told you. We Hotari are stubborn.
I didn't have to tell. I think she was gonna say all that to her. That was a little harsh.
You go first.
Whatever happened here, it made the Illidians abandon the mines. Let's find out what they're so scared of.
Alright, investigate the site.
From the blast marks, it looks like the Illidians had far greater firepower.
I could have figured that on my own. Alright, let me go over on this side. We're gonna investigate everything. Everything.
The Hatari fortified the side of the room opposite the door. It's a good tactic, but a few crates aren't going to stop fully armed Illidian soldiers. How did they win?
I don't think I need the tricorder for any... Oh, maybe I do. Put this away. Wait, can I go on this side? Oh, examine... Oh, I didn't see this.
Is this the effects of an Illidian disruptor?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Disruptors are cruel weapons. These crystalline particles...
Oh, remember that was on the ship.
Are they common in the mines?
Not that I've ever seen.
I don't know if I could scan it for anything. We're gonna try. Yeah, I don't think I really need to. Usually they'll tell me I have to scan something, but I'm like, just in case. What I was trying to do is get over there, but it's so dark. Alright, here we go.
Footprints. Illidian boots. Running back.
They're running.
The way we
running.
Tylus.
What?
What kind of weapon did this?
This is like nothing I've ever seen or heard of. My people don't have a weapon that does this.
What else can you tell me?
Just seeing. Alright, that was bio. Anything else? Chemical. Scan complete.
What an awful way to die. This must be why the Illidians are so afraid. Technology that surpasses their own.
Good.
In the hands of the Hotari.
I didn't realize that was a
lorded
person.
Over for centuries.
Where did this weapon come from?
Well, the crystals are giving off tetrametric pulses. If I set my tricorder to search for that frequency, it'll lead us right to the source.
First, I want to finish investigating. Okay. Radiation is visible through your tricorder will lead you to scramble objects. The 4 green lights on the left will fill to indicate Trigger is facing a source of radiation. Alright, but first I want to get these last 2 things. I have to be complete, thorough in my investigations.
The Illidians shot to kill.
But if they killed him...
Did the video freeze? Let me check this out. Hold on.
Oh, you're right. The shot came from the side the Hatari were defending.
We don't kill our own. And he wasn't just caught in the middle.
Is the video freeze? Oh, I'm checking it out now to see if it's... It did freeze. Yeah, I can't hear the game either, can you? I don't know what's happening. The same thing happened earlier when I was, the capture cards froze. I'm gonna have to... I don't think I got a choice. The last time I had to stop the stream to get to restart again. Let me see if I can do something. Which is weird because the game, because you can still see me, still hear me. So hold on. Webcam, that's still going. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's the video. Sorry, I'm trying to. Trying to figure out the capture card real quick. Properties. All right, what's probably going to end up happening, I'm probably going to do the same thing I did before. And stop. Well, before we do that. Oh yeah, let me do that because I forgot. Yeah, I can't see the screen anyway. All right, what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to stop the stream and restart it to kickstart the OBS again, because that's the only way I can figure out. I don't know what's going on with the OBS. I knew there was a new update, but I guess it's messing everything up. So, guys, stay tuned. I think we might be able to complete this today. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give me about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna shut down the stream, restart the OBS. I am using Streamlabs OBS, and hopefully that'll kickstart it again. That's what kind of happened before. So, hang tight.